Alright, the 200 is finished, done, sorted, fixed. Well, not fixed, just finished, right? Just finished. So, let's go over this whole thing, because it's got a little bit going on from start to finish. So we're going to start here, then we'll go inside, then we'll go down the back, then we'll do other things as well, so it'll be a great time. So, number one. Number one, well, we got two. Big one is the 8.1, small one is the 2.1. We just got the normal UHF, and then Ben's got a fancy pants one for the larger antenna. You do not have to run around with that massive antenna on there. They both come off, and they do come with the caps, so if you are in town, best thing is that you can just take them off, leave them at home, put your caps on, and away you go. You're all sweet for not having to look at your antennas every time you drive your car. As you can see, Predator Bar has gone on from Offroad Animal. They're awesome. Obviously, they're awesome. So, everyone gives me rubbish about saying obviously a lot. So if I say it a lot, I'm sorry. Trying to not do it. Let's just obviously not talk about it. Anyway, so Predator Bar has gone on. These are made to suit steady lights, so the 21.5 has gone in the slot at the front there, and then we've done the 7.5s for the fog lights. This vehicle had fog lights, it had genuine sensors, and they make the provisions for that. Any type of 200 that you've got, it's got all the provisions that you need to make it happen. We've got a carbon winch in there as well, the 12,000, and that thing sits in there nice and pretty. As you can see, down the bottom, the thing I do love about these bars is this big open section in the front. They do allow for a fair bit of pass through. Winch points as well included in the 200 bars. Alright, let's pull the bonnet up. So under here we've got dual battery set up, we got Provan catch can system, we've got pre-line kit, we got all our fusing for the gear in the back. Our BC-DC is underneath the cover here. There's a little inspection hole just in there. And there she is, hiding away. Second bat setup is just here. All of our accessories, fridge, all that kind of stuff come off of this battery. So both our UHFs are coming off here, our work lights, our buggy whip, I'll get to that in a minute. Our fridge for the connection to the back are all coming off of that battery setup. This does include the Jumpstart feature that we do as well. So that's on the dash with the button, push and hold. Push the button to start. I was about to say turn the key, but you don't have a key in these ones. And away you go. We did a diff breather kit. They're just over in the corner up there, sitting pretty. And the Direction Plus pre-line setup. This is our solar input just here. So if you obviously had a solar panel, bang, whack it into there, away you go. And then we've done another little fuse setup on the main bat, mainly for our lighting. Light bars, that's what those fuses are for. And then we are actually running an ARB Lynx in this vehicle, so that's what's powering that as well. We've also done the R-Max as well. That went on in stage one, along with the clear-views as well. Clear-views were put on there as well. These are the power fold option, so you can fold them in and out from the driver's seat. One thing that I forgot that's underneath the car you can't really see, Brown Davis bash plates all the way from the front to the back. Up the top, as you can see, there's a massive flag thing hanging off on the top. That is our buggy whip. So the buggy whip is pretty much a sand flag, but the cool thing about it is that you can put power to it and it actually lights up. The whole thing is like flipping daylight, so I'll show you guys that in a minute. Rhino-Rack setup, 41.5 on the front with the steady brackets, and then the 13.5s all the way around, left, right, rear. Done one on the back as well. So you hit reverse, bang, it comes on. Through the links you can push it on and it'll just come on anyway, so a little override button there as well. Phat Bars sliders, can't say no to those things. They are awesome. So one of the better steps that I've seen setups for a 200 series, hands down. Really like the dimple die that Paul does on those as well. Mint bit of kit. In the rear we've got a power feed in there for his fridge. We've done in the back all of our components, so our ARB link systems hidden away in here, our relay setups hidden away in here. and our compressor and tank setups hidden in behind here as well. Let's go and turn some things on. This will be cool. Ooh, there we go. Power! So first things first, the original ARB setups, they have a A-pillar mount for the link system. And our customer didn't want to go that way. We wanted to try something different. So we actually came up with a little concept of putting the link system up where his sunglasses holder was. He's like, don't use it anyway. We thought, well, that'll be a perfect spot for the link setup. So this is what we came up with. So the great thing about the links, if you don't know, it pretty much is a switchboard and runs everything on the unit. There you go, speedo compressor, your batteries. They've got all sorts of stuff that you can do in them, fridge temps, air suspension. So there's a lot of stuff in these units that is obviously ARB compatible. So if you are running it and you want to run a bunch of their gear, awesome. And then on their switchboard, they've got 6 different output options for switching. So these aren't a relay switch type setup, so they don't pass the current through the unit. It is literally just a switch box, so you have to run relays externally to make that all work. But pretty cool, pretty cool. So we've put that up in there to give it a little bit of a sleeker feel on the dash, and it's worked out really, really well. So pretty happy with that. Both UHFs run the remote handpieces, so we've got pass-throughs for each. One pass-through down there, so you can literally unplug the handpiece and put it in the glove box, and then we've got another one just in here on the dash for the other unit, which is actually tucked away just in here. If I turn that on, there you go. So those are set, ready to rock and roll for Ben when he obviously needs to use them. So pretty happy with how this whole thing has finished up, and yeah, it's come up pretty good. We have done a winch isolator on the inside of this vehicle, so I've got a little switch on the dash here. That's winch on, winch off. So pretty much nothing on the winch will operate unless you've got the switch on in the on position to make it work. But hey, let's switch some things on. I'll show you a couple of things on the link setup that we've programmed in to work with the, I was going to say spotlights, with the bar lights, the roof bar light. So great thing about the links is that on the switchboard I can tell the unit to switch the forward facing lights on when the high beams come on, and then I can tell the back one to switch that on when I go into reverse, and then you can actually just turn them on anyway. So if you're literally just sitting there, I can now turn the bar lights on or anything, and I don't even have to have my high beams on, they'll just come on. So pretty cool thing. Let's light it all up and I'll jump out and show you guys what everything looks like when it's all lit up. So let's have a look. There it is, guys. That's the 200 done and dusted. I'm sure Ben's gonna love it. I love it. We are pretty excited to see what he thinks when he comes in to pick it up. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.